Hello everybody. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Do you know, I want to do a video on sea moss because I use sea moss a lot, but I didn't realize how good it was until I went in and do some research. And sea moss, well, it's also known as Irish moss, right? And it's one of the most popular dietary supplement on, of today. This seaweed has been used for centuries and is renowned for its vitamin, mineral, and antioxidant content. Sea moss contains 92 minerals and antioxidant content. That is a lot, folks. So sea moss does a lot of things, and I'm telling you, people, it is so good. It promotes digestion, and that, in case of people have it helps for people who have ulcer. It helps with constipation, indigestion. Due to the jelly like consistency of the sea moss, it can provide relief to all inflamed mucous membrane coating the intestinal walls, at the same time pulling toxin out of the body. That is awesome. It's rich in vitamin and mineral, and it's help a lot in weight loss. As for weight loss, because when you heat it, that jelly like stuff go down into your stomach, and it stay there for a good while before it leave the body. And it's the same with constipation. It helps to slowly move everything out, all the waste product. And it's also recovery, meaning that it provides relief for muscles and joint pain. And for your skin and hair, it makes your skin very shiny, and your hair also very shiny, and it helps to grow your hair. And it suppresses appetite, because the reason why it does that, because after you heat it, yeah, like I said, it's like a gel form, and it fills your stomach. So basically your stomach full for a long time, so you're not going to be prone to go eat every few minutes, so that is very good in a sense. And it's also a natural painkiller. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's actually good for pain, helps people with pain. And one of the most important thing of it is it's treat thyroid disorder. And you know why? Because when your thyroid is damaged, one of the main thing, it loses iodine. And in sea moss, the iodine content in it, accelerates the thyroid function, and energy, and promotes weight loss, right? So this is why for people who have thyroid disorder, it's good to use a lot of sea moss, because it's so rich in iodine. Okay. It also boosts mental health. And when you say mental health, for people suffering from even post depression, a woman who have a baby, and end up with some kind of mental health, because it's high in potassium, right? So that's the thing, high in potassium, and which are essential for the smooth functioning of the body cell, for all the cells. That's why you need to have your potassium and magnesium. It performs like a heavy metal detoxification agent, which in that sense is help to get rid of all the free radicals in your system. Okay, it's also a natural decongestive, which means it helps to break down excess mucus, in the lungs, in the stomach, in your nose, in all part of the body. It effectively treated wound. Collagen help to heal wound. So it's a good wound, and for topical, and for also take inside. So you could grind it up and use it as a part of if you have a cut or anything like that. And I guess you administer to the cut, and it will heal it up. Okay. It effectively treated wound. So that's a good thing. And one of the big thing with it supports the immune system. Potassium chloride, which prevent unnecessary inflammation in the body, which is a lot. It has a lot of vitamin E in it. Okay, so it supports respiratory health, which is treating chest cold and common cold symptoms, as like asthma and stuff like that. So basically, this is just a tip of the iceberg of what sea moss does. It's also called Irish moss. So basically, here where I buy it in the store, and this is how I buy it in the package. And this one comes from Trinidad. The thing about sea moss have a lot of salt, and it has a very high scent, you know, from the sea, very fishy. So okay, this sea moss, I washed this several times yesterday and put it in several lime water, and this was the last one I put in, which was filtered lime and lemon water. So this one is practically ready to do. Okay, and what basically I'll show you quickly how to it has a lot of salt in it. Okay, so, and it swells. This is one package and it's gonna swell. So what I'm gonna do with this one, I rinse it off several times, and sometimes it has some impurity in it, so you need to get that out of it. And this is from Trinidad. This is not farm grown stuff. This is all the way from Trinidad. So I'm gonna give it several wash. Then I'm gonna put it in some salt, in some lime water to soak. Then I'm gonna take it back and then throw off that water and put in some filter water for the final soak. So folks, look at this. You see all of that? It's very, very dirty, so you have to wash it several times, okay, in order to get it clean. So you gotta wash it several times to get it clean. So I'm just gonna let it sit there for now, and this is the one that is finished. This is in filter water right now. So this is about quite a few washes. After I finally washed it last night, I put it in some filter water. So this is finally, and you know, see how it's swollen? So I am going to be blending it. I'm doing a gel in the blender, and I'm also going to be making some sea moss with fruits. And the thing about it, sea moss, you could, every morning you could have a teaspoon of it in your porridge, or your favorite fruits or whatever. So I have some frozen fruits here, and I am going to do one set with frozen fruits and the other just plain sea moss. And this, you have this every day, and like I'm saying, for thyroid and for weight loss, and it does everything for you know, this is one of the original superfood. And like I said, I've been using sea moss from when I was back home, because you know, you can put sea moss with linseed, and you have Irish moss, they call it. And I've been drinking that a lot from back home. And I just come across on YouTube. That's, I spend a lot of time on YouTube now, and I thought, let me punch in and see, you know, sea moss and what it does. And I was amazed, folks. I was so amazed. So right now, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be blending it up in the blender, and then from that I will make so like I said, right now, this, it can go from here, because this is filter water. This is the last one. This is about quite a few wash, and you see, you can see the thickness started. Look at that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it in the blender, and oh my gosh, it's so thick, you know, and blending it up with a little warm water. And then I'm gonna use some of it and make fruit, mix it with fruit, and it is so good, folks. It is so good. I'm just straining this out in a strainer, because then it comes up better. So part of it I'm just gonna be gelling, and then another part I'm gonna be doing, well, you know, even after I gel it, I could use it for the food. So yeah, I think I'm gonna gel everything and then do it with the fruits. See how thick it is? Oh my gosh, look at that. It is so thick, and all of this is like so good for you, good for the prostate. And they are doing research on a lot of these things now, so this is not just me telling you. In the hair and skin, they're still doing research in that sense, you know, so it's not 100%, but they're getting you know, from people using it, telling you how good it is. So it must be good. I'm gonna leave a little bit out. I'm not gonna mix everything together. I'm gonna, okay, this part I'll leave for blending with the fruit. So I'm gonna add a little water to it, and then start blending. And like I said, you can keep it in the fridge for about 2 weeks, but if you're like me, I use this stuff every day, and you can use it in anything, in your soup, in your porridge, in your food, in your salad, anything you can use it to. So I'm just gonna add a little water to it, yeah, because it's very sticky, and then I'll blend it. It is loaded with antibacterial properties, and it's good for healing wounds and stuff like that. It's so good. I'm gonna blend right now. And folks, it gets so thick. It gets so thick, you know. And even after you leave it, it's gonna get a lot thicker. So I want to get it very smooth. Yeah, that's the consistency I'm looking for. So I'm gonna pour this in a bottle. So look at that, folks. Look at that. Yeah. And this you just put it in the morning, first thing on an empty stomach. You have a tablespoon of it. And another good way to do it is you mix a tablespoon with some turmeric with a little black pepper, and in a cup of boiling water, and that's a cup of tea right there. So folks, that's the first part. This part I'm gonna be blending with some fruits. So when I go, it's almost like you know, you're gonna have some fruits, and along with your I had some that I blend up already, and just chop it up. You know, I didn't chop it up too much, so I just do that now. I add it back to the, and then I get it smoothed out. So I use, this is 2-pack I'm using right now because it's swollen. It's very it's not too expensive, you know, because I got this pack in the store for I think about $3. And this is natural, 100% natural and raw. That's why you have to really you have to use a lot of lime and a lot of lemon on it, and several washes. You have to give it several washes because it has a lot of sun in it, and the salt from the sea, you know, you want to get rid of all of that, you know. So this is it. So you can't just buy it and wash it out and use it, because like I'm a person, I can't stand rawness in my, you know, that's why I hardly fool around eggs or stuff. And when I do eggs, I have to take the hide out, and because I can't take the rawness. So this one is done. So right now I'm gonna add, and one of the best fruit to add to this stuff is papaya, because papaya is another stuff but it's fruit that is good for indigestion, for it helps break down a lot of all the bad bacteria in the gut, you know. So that is one of the best fruit to use. I'm using that, strawberry and pineapple in this. Okay, yeah. And this one I'm just gonna eat it like that. It is so nice. You just eat it like that. I know a lot of people doesn't like anything slimy, but a lot of time anything slimy is good for you, you know. So this one is done. So I'm gonna keep this one plain. Yeah. So these bottles, when you buy your sauce and stuff in them, is very good to keep. So all that line, it's okay. I'm gonna add a little water to it. Little warm water, folks. Warm water is very good. And now I am gonna blend it up, because the more you blend it, and when you leave it, it gets the longer it's there, it's the thicker it gets. So don't worry about it watering down. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It looks good. I'm just gonna give it a little more, about for another minute, because I want it very smooth. Yeah. I think that should do it. Let's see. Wow. Okay, folks, I'm gonna pour it now. So this is papaya. That's give it the color there. I put a few strawberry in it, but the papaya is the dominant one, and pineapple. So it's papaya, pineapple, and strawberries. Look at that, folks. Wow. I'm gonna put, oh my gosh. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. It is absolutely fantastic. And I'm gonna pour the rest in my glass. Or maybe I have to use another bottle. Let's see if it's one I get. No, that's good consistency. So this is sea moss, your sea moss, if you want to call it fruit, your sea moss fruit. And like I said, you have a spoonful in the morning, or you just put some in a bowl and have it before anything in the morning, because especially people who's weight loss, and this just, when I have it, it just full my stomach. You know, it just full my stomach. Yesterday I did it and I had some, and I did some food. I made a video of the food, and I had one banana and a little bit of fish, and my stomach was full. You know, so this is what it does, because it's like a gel. So once it gets to your stomach, it's just sitting in your stomach and it swells up like a balloon in your stomach. So you're not going to be able to eat a lot of stuff past that, you know. So yeah, so this is it. So that's what I like about it, because you know, I'm always have my struggle with losing weight, and this helps a lot, you know. Yeah, so that's it right there, folks. That's my smoothie. That's the Irish moss. This is Irish moss mixed with papaya, strawberry, and pineapple. And this is the plain one here. And like I said, you have a spoon of it in the morning. And I'm gonna show you how. Make sure the kettle is boiling. I'll show you how to a bit of it with the turmeric. And in turmeric, when you're having turmeric, always add black pepper to it, okay? So what you do, basically, you take a tablespoon, kettle's gonna make a lot of noise. I should boil it. Yeah. Let me turn it on. Okay, so what you do here, folks, you just take a tablespoon, add to a glass, and you're gonna add about a quarter teaspoon of turmeric. I'm just gonna eyeball it to it. But when you deal with turmeric with anything, you have to make sure you add a pepper to it, black pepper, because black pepper is what ignite the curcumin in the turmeric, so it will work, and it will send it straight to the you know, the system that need it for your immune system, which is oh, I'm slow today. To the immune system, otherwise it won't work. That's basically it right now. The lymphatic, that's what I'm trying to remember this. So because the lymphatic is the most important immune system in the body, and if you don't put the black pepper in it, you won't get there. It will just go straight through your body, go straight through the waist and come right back out. So you want it to get to the lymphatic system in the body, which is the immune system. So you had black pepper, and add cracked black pepper to it. Okay, anytime you use turmeric, always add black. Whether you make turmeric milk or a turmeric drink, and I do a few of those, I have a few. And all you do here right now, folks, so that's a tablespoon of the sea moss with a quarter teaspoon of the turmeric and black pepper, and you add some boiling water in it because you're gonna make a cup of tea with it, right? And you drink it. This is the tea here. My water wasn't boiling enough, so I'm just gonna put this on or zap it in the. No, I don't really use a microwave, so I'm just putting a little pot and get it a lot hotter. But this is the whole idea here, you know. I should have let the water boil some more, but that's still good. So this is a cup of tea here from sea moss and turmeric with black pepper in it to ignite the curcuma. I can't never pronounce that name. So this is that's it right there. So basically, folks, that is your turmeric with your sea moss and cracked black pepper. Okay, and so let me show you. Let me just show you. See, since I washed the sea moss, how swollen it gets. So I just pour off that water. That's about the third water I poured off, and I'm gonna be doing several rinsing before I put the final. When I put the final water in, it's gonna be filtered water. Yeah, it's gonna be all filtered. So because that's the final, and I don't really want to have the water from the chloride water from the pipe to my final you know, for the final because the final water, I'm just gonna take it from there and just put it, and you can see, I'll show you, it's still cloudy. Look at this. I did 3 waters already, folks, and it's still cloudy. So you have to wash it several times. See? Yeah, and there's a bit of impurity in it, you know, from the sea. But the main thing you're washing out is the salt, impurities, and the rawness. Because it's very raw. It is very raw, people. Because remember, you know, this thing live in the sea, you know. And this is the real one. They have one that they farm grown. I don't buy that one. You know, and there's 3 main ones. This is the gold, and they have it purple, and they have green. So there's 3 of them that I know of, 3 different colors. But they're all very good. It doesn't matter what color you get. So I'm gonna rinse it off a few more times, and then, you know, the final water I'll put you know, filtered water, and just leave it for about what time? It's about 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock. No, I'll leave it till sometime later on, because, you know, and I'm gonna be changing the water several times, you know, and put fresh lime, and, you know, lots of lime. I prefer to use lime in it, but I also have lime and lemon. When I don't have lime, I use lemon, but my choice of using you know, it's lime, because lime to me it's but the lemon is good too, but lime is my choice. Lime, for me, I find it's a lot better than lemon. I don't know, that might just be me. So right now I'm washing it one more time, and it's gonna be left for, I'm gonna be washing it several times after this one, and then the final rinse, it'll be the filter water will put in it, and after I finish with that, leave that for several hours, then I can actually take it out and start to turn it into gel. Okay, so that's basically sea moss. And like I said, folks, this is a brand I buy that is very good. It's called Manzanilla, and it's from Trinidad, 100% natural. You know, so there's many different ones, and they also have the one that farm grown. And when you see sometimes, you know, the farm grown one, and That one is just like how the farm growing a lot of fish and thing, and I try to avoid that one. These ones are more expensive because they're natural. So this is the sea moss right there, folks. That's the sea moss, and this is the tea I just make. So this now, I just eat it like that. I just take out a spoon, or when I have my fruits and for my smoothies, I put a tablespoon or two in my smoothies. This mostly, even in my juice, when I do juice, it can go into anything, you know. Porridge is good, in your soup is good, and this is for my smoothie and juice because I juice every day, you know. So this is it. So folks, I just thought I share that with you guys who, you know, I know, like I said, I know the videos are not for everybody, but for the people who really trying to you know, change their lifestyle and do health, you know, eat healthy, and looking for healthy alternative stuff. And this has been around for many years. Sea moss has been around for hundreds of years, and people have been using it, especially in the Rastafarian community back home. They use it a lot in a lot of their idle cooking and all of that, you know. So as I said, it's number one thing is support the immune system, and that's what we need to now, support the immune system today, you know. Because the immune system is being attacked left, right, and center by all of these, you know, pandemic virus and all of that, you know. So anyway, folks, I hope you try it and start doing your sea moss, because it is one of nature's superfood, and it can do a lot of healing to the body, you know, even your eyes, you know, it helps out with your eyes. So what you do, folks, you go on Google and just put in do some research on the benefits of sea moss, and there's so many information on there regarding it. So just don't take my word for it. Go and do your research, and you can see how good this thing is. Okay, I hope you have a very nice day, folks. Enjoy the day, and get out and do something, you know, walk or do something, you know. It's not too sunny where I'm at, but it's not snowing, and they say we might get snow later on. So I'm going out right now to get my walk before it starts snowing, because it's harder to walk in the snow. So folks, have yourself a good day, and take it easy. Okay, all right, peace.